Tuesday. It's quite the crazy Tuesday. 2022. And it's a Tuesday. So I don't know about you, but that's kind of cool. Anyway, happy Tuesday to you. And my name is Andrea Oram. If you are new around here, welcome. I'm so glad you are able to connect with us. I am a music teacher and a vocalist. I love to teach kids pre-K through 12th grade, as well as a lot of adults, different music lessons, classes, all sorts of stuff. But you're probably wondering, well, why are you talking about jaw pain or jaw issues, TMJ issues, as a musician? Because you're not a professional in joints and this kind of health. And no, I'm not. Okay, so I'm prefacing all the things that I talk about on TMJ Tip Tuesdays, because I do this weekly for those of you who are new around here. But I preface that to say that I dealt with jaw issues for 5-ish years, 4.5, 5, something like that. 5 years before really starting to see some changes, some positive solutions in my own experience. So the reason I talk about it is because it can affect lots of musicians. It can affect people in general. It affects lots of women, women in specific. And so I want to talk about it to raise a little bit of awareness, not just to raise awareness, but to raise awareness about the fact that it's possible to find answers. Okay, so we're talking today how to keep on when it seems there are no answers. And the reason why I phrased it that way is because I didn't have answers when I first was dealing with this issue. I didn't. I struggled because the people who were sending me to dental were like, oh, this is a dental problem. But then dental was looking at me like, well, things look fine. So this is a medical problem. And then they sent me to medical, and medical's like, well, no, we can't cover this with insurance because it's a dental problem. And so the back and forth they send you, and at least this was my experience, back and forth they sent me, and it was just frustrating because nobody really had helpful answers for me. They would look at things and go, oh, I think your joints look okay. Well, then why am I in pain all day, every day? Why? So the question that I kept asking was why? Why? What's the root cause? And really, they never helped me with that. Yes, they're professionals. Yes, they are very highly skilled at certain things, but they couldn't tell me the root causes of some of the issues that I was dealing with. And so it felt to me like there were no answers. And as I went on this journey, I discovered that our bodies, well, I knew this already, but I discovered it in a deeper way. I discovered it in a deeper way that our bodies are so intricately designed and are so intricately connected that to have a specialist who's very, very focused and very specialized, I guess you could say, for on one specific thing, for them to not look at the big picture and say, oh, there's this issue and there's this issue and these things way back here are a factor in the issues that are way up front here. They weren't seeing or looking for any of these things back here. But that's what I started to do. I left the professionals and went, they're just telling me to get surgery, which I've looked into, and it's really risky because it's very invasive. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable with that. And I want to encourage you, if you are working with professionals, whether you are excited about what the professionals are telling you or not, you have autonomy over your body. You have control over what they do or not do. It's your choice. If they're trying to push something on you that you're not okay with, you can go find another professional. You can leave that professional entirely. I just want to encourage you with that because it's your body. You have to live with the repercussions of whatever happens, right? And And it might be the right choice for you, right? You might decide after looking into it, after researching yourself, after listening to those professionals, that that step is the right choice for you. And if so, go for it. If you believe really strongly that that's the right choice for you. But if you're not sure, don't take a step that you're not sure about. Okay, that's really important. I know that's a little tangent off of maybe what I was talking about, but it's very important to not do something that you're not 100% okay or sure about doing. All right. Anyway, so how to keep on when there seems there's no answers. For me, that was to leave and to go do some research and searching on my own. That was the choice that I made. And it took a couple of years for me to figure out some of these things back here, what they were, and how they were impacting the actual issue in front of me. And that's why I created the TMJ Strong course. For those of you who are new around here, I actually made a course with all of the factors back here that were impacting the issue right here. I made a course about that because, I was like, this is ridiculous. Why did it take me so long to figure these things out? And why would I just hold that to myself and not help other people with it? Why wouldn't I make that available to people who maybe are in the same situation I was, that were being tossed back and forth from dental to medical, and they're feeling like they're in this limbo in the middle and nobody's really helping them with the actual issues that could be contributing to the factor that's the issue at hand. So I made this course because I want people to have options. I want people to feel empowered to make their own choices, to feel okay, 100% okay with what they're doing before they actually do it, and to try things that are less invasive before going with something risky and invasive. That was my goal. I thought, okay, well, I'm not okay with the surgery idea. That was my conversation with myself. I was not okay with the surgery idea. So I just said, okay, well, I'm going to step back and I'm going to look at different options, and hey, this factor could be an issue. Okay, well, I'm going to do something that maybe will impact that, make a change, watch for a couple months, see if that changes anything in my experience. And there were a couple things that didn't help at all or helped minimally. And I was like, okay, well, that wasn't helpful enough. So then I set that aside and try something else, right? To see what my body is going to respond best to, and listening to my body. That's so important. Don't just go with something that somebody else says is okay, right? If you're not 100% sure, listen to your body. Make changes and listen to your body as you go. Okay? I know I kind of got on a soapbox here. I got a little excited, so I'm going a little long today. But the biggest thing I want you to get away from this is how to keep on when it seems there's no answers. Find community. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be a sounding board for you, a place where you can be like, okay, I get it. She went through that. I'm at this part in my journey. She can maybe walk me through this to make it seem a little clearer and pull away the fog and the extra clouds so I can see clearly what decision I need to make. Keeping on when there seems no answers, look for answers. Don't stop searching. Because if I hadn't looked at all these things back here that were affecting this, I would still be dealing with this, right? Because you keep doing the same thing over and over without any changes and expect a change. Guess what that is? Insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over and expect something different to happen. You're not going to get something different to happen. You have to make a change before you can see something else change, right? Cause and effect. So keeping on by making choices for yourself, learning, doing some research. TMJ Strong course is available if that's part of your picture, if that's part of the research you want to do. If not, that's okay, right? I'm just here to hopefully make this easier for you, to make it a shorter journey, for it to not take years and years and years for you like it did for me. Hopefully make this a shorter journey for you, okay? So be encouraged, be empowered to make your own choices, and I will see you again next week for more TMJ Tip Tuesdays. Oh, I see there's some comments here, so I'm going to throw those up on the screen. Good morning, Carrie Fisher. Good morning, my friend. You are so awesome. I love you. And yes, you have the choice you have to make the choice that serves you medically. Bingo. You've got it. So bye for now, everybody.